Aries, it may be time for you to ground and clear your energy this week. So let's get into your cards. All right, Aries. First, we're going to do your general reading, which I pulled before we got started. And then at the end, we're going to get you some guidance cards. So let's get into it. Um, for this week, what really stood out to me was the Hanged Man energy that came out for you, which was completely separate from all of this for quite a while. So I see a really big shift in perspective happening for you this week whenever a tower moment comes in. So a tower moment is like a sudden change in something that you're very comfortable in. Like it could be a relationship, it could be a job, but something is ending or changing and it's happening very quickly. Like you don't see this coming. And it has to do with a connection because you have the Two of Cups coming out with that tower moment. So, a relationship that you share with someone, whether that be a friendship or a romantic relationship, there's going to be a sudden change in that connection. Or maybe there has been a sudden change in that connection, and that's what's caused the shift in perspective for you. Like maybe a relationship ended recently, or there was some kind of change in the relationship dynamic that caused this tower moment. But the reason why I say maybe the relationship ended suddenly because you have the Five of Cups with this Two of Cups. So, like, you're missing this relationship, you're feeling sad, you're feeling regretful about something that happened in this connection. So, maybe you found out something that was happening in this connection which caused you to feel regret and sadness, or this connection ended and that's why you're feeling that way, but there was something that happened that caused a tower moment within that relationship. Now, what was also interesting is that you've got the Seven of Cups, which stayed by itself for a while until, these cards connected it. So I think what was happening is all of this change in the connection caused you to feel very confused, um, very much in like a mental fog, right? And so recently, around all of that, you found clarity because you got two swords cards. So you have the Ace of Swords and the Oracle of Swords. Those are both cards of moments of clarity, speaking your truth, and going forward in a situation with mental clarity, like you're trying to be logical about this. So I feel like all of this happened, which led to this. So that's why I wanted to like highlight this first. But when that tower moment happened in that connection and you walked away from that connection, you started to head towards manifesting financial abundance and like focusing on your money, right? And that has led to all of this. So your new adventure that you're on, your new journey that you're on, which is all about passion, you're charging into something that you're super passionate about and you want to build your foundation on, that is what brings in all the success for you. So because you decided to walk away from this situation and focus on that, all of this then happens. And I can tell you that you're going to be super successful in it because you have the Six of Wands. And what's really beautiful is all the cards of Wands that you have come out after this, like, sadness and like walking away from this connection. You have all this like passionate, energetic energy happening now that you're on this new path, right? And I can see that you're like curious and restless about it. Like, how is this going to pan out? I'm not really sure, which is understandable. You're in the very early stages of this, but I can see that it's going to be victorious for you. And I can see that that's going to bring in a lot of emotional healing and renewal for you, and it's going to allow you to balance out, from all of this, I believe. So again, walking away from this, even though, it is something that you miss and there might be some regret there, um, you are headed towards what you've been wanting. And what's awesome is your overall energy was the magician. So you've manifested this new path for yourself kind of through the heartbreak. Like, or after the heartbreak, is what I'm getting, is that you shifted your focus. Excuse me. And you were like, okay, I'm no longer confused. I'm going to focus on this for myself, right? Because that's all we can do is control ourselves. So, yeah, let's get some guidance cards for you this week, Aries. What guidance do you have for Aries this week? Okay, so you got the Violet Flame. Really pretty card. I love the artwork on her cards. And it landed right in the center of, your new path. So let's see what it's saying for you. Consider your psychic toolkit. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy? An exercise routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high. Maintaining clear and vibrant energy will also help you see through illusions that may be blocking or disorienting you. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance after heightened energy levels. Keywords: your psychic toolkit, recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, clearing your aura, healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining a high vibration, and rebalancing after times of raised frequency. Okay, so to me, that guidance for you this week is saying to rebalance yourself, ground your energy, right? Because clearly, you went through some confusing and mental, like, fogging times, right? Maybe some heavy times with this relationship shift. And so Spirit is guiding you to, maybe meditate or do whatever it is, that you find for yourself works to, like, clear your aura and, ground yourself and, yeah, like, clear your energy from what you've recently gone through. So yeah, that's what I have for you this week, Aries. If that message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate the support, and have an awesome day. Bye, Mystics.